Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Raft with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome to our very much still in construction home. In today's video, we have two goals, the first of which is to make this place look a little bit neater by now using the power of paint. Yep, we're going to paint the walls, paint the floors, make it all look a bit more uniform, and hopefully a little bit nicer looking. But of course, the main goal, as it has been for a while, is to now get the antennae sorted and then finally find some of the endgame content. On top of this, there has now been a patch, which means there are things like the stone axe, which I think is one of the best additions to this game in a while. The reason is, the regular axe breaks so quickly and is so expensive. Although it's really fast at being used and it's a cool item, it's nice to have a cheap replacement, even if it is incredibly slow. So, with that, I'm going to wait until some of these paints are all sorted. I built this off camera just a moment ago, and then we can get painting. So the first thing I've just done is I've finally sorted out our storage system. So we have building stuff here, we have crafting and miscellaneous here, we have the metals over here, although I am now starting to think that maybe metal and miscellaneous should be in combination, not crafting and miscellaneous. Doesn't really matter too much. Then we have our farming, so we have fish, we have the regular food, and perhaps this is where I'll put some of the farming equipment, and then we have all of our lovely, lovely seeds. Wow, we have loads of palm seeds. We really need to start making some more of the large crop plots, although they cost a fortune and a lot of scrap. And actually, that's why we're currently here, because I need a lot of scrap. I have completely run out right now, or at least mostly. Yeah, I have one scrap, which I'm going to count as metal, just to confuse myself, because it is metal, but it's also a crafting item. Okay, both of you can also go away and be placed in miscellaneous. Huzzah for that, finally. Only took me however many episodes this series is currently on. There we go. I also finally have the empty bottle as well, so I'm no longer using the tiny, tiny little cup. This does make life a lot easier, it must be said. Water you, take a drink, take another drink because I'm wasteful. Oh my god, I'm drinking. Okay, now salt water goes in here. Could have used the fresh water there. That would have probably been a little bit better, it must be said. Okay. I think I always want some planks on me just because I'm constantly lighting these fires. Okay, we do have some shark bait, which I believe will be in... Oh no, of course it's over here. Aha! Now, at some point, I actually lost my little air tank. I don't know how that happened or when I dropped it, but it simply vanished, and that's really weird. Although, currently, the bug still seems to exist when you move at maximum speed, even without flippers, and have the extra oxygen, so it's not too much of an issue. Now, where is the fella? Hello? Right there. Yeah. Grub. Are you I don't know what you're eating, but you're not eating me, and that's the important part. As you can see, we're still incredibly fast. Has the oxygen finally unbugged itself? Don't know. Don't really care. Okay, just gonna grab some scrap, then we can carry on, because we can finally have some nails, which means we can get building. It's good him being so close, because you can actually hear him thrashing from underwater. Just about. Probably not on the video. Aha! Just stopped. Okay, so we have a few more seconds to collect some more stuff, and to be fair, we can quite easily survive 2 bites with the island being in the middle here. So, just grab as much as we can. If I can get 20 scrap, I'll be very, very happy. Any less than that, I'll be mildly happy. I'm always happy, apparently. If only that was true in real life. I really should hurry up and make a basic bow. Like, seriously, this thing would be fantastic against that silly sharky fellow. However, how difficult are the arrows to make? That's not as bad as I thought. For some reason, I thought they were tipped with metal. Stone arrow. Lathrix, learn to read. Ah, hello there. Aha! Yeah, you better run. I feel kind of proud of myself there. Turned around at just the right time. I had a feeling that I hadn't seen him in a while. This is the one I can actually jump up on, right? Come on, lad. All of the damage I've taken so far is just from me slightly drowning. You know, it's a little bit of water in my... Oh, you missed then! You clearly missed. I was about to say, only a little bit of water in my lungs. And then I get bit from him warping next to me. Cheater. Behold, for I, Lathrix the Amazing, have created teleportation. Consistent teleportation now. For some reason, this bed spawns me up here when I jump out. So, it's actually now the easier way to get on top of here, rather than climbing up the ladders, which sometimes do that. Yeah, oh, also I now have a bow and arrow, because I decided to make one. Yay! Now where's the shark? Hey, sharky boy. Might be a bit too far away. Ooh, that looks owie. Hey, mate. Totally worth it, even though I would have died in one shot there. Whilst I'm waiting to heal up, let's take a nice quick drink, and let's sort out the next tower. We probably can't make it right now, don't have all the stuff, but hopefully we have enough of the stuff. So, yeah, we definitely don't. Sadly, I used a lot of the planks for making the arrows and the bow itself, so that sort of just happened. But let's at least figure out. So I want this to be an exact replica of the one here. So on top of this, I want the window. Pop that down. Like that, right? The ledge on the inside. Yep, ledge on the inside. Cool. Then that again. Is it like that all the way around? No, it has two solids and then two like that. Okay. I wish you could change your camera angle a little bit when building. I do find it a little bit difficult to figure out exactly what you're doing sometimes. That's my only real criticism as well with this building, with this building mechanic. Because overall, I think it's a really good way of doing it in a game like this. So, I'm overall happy with it. It's just some minor things like that would save me from being silly like that. Because I'd be able to see it instantly, so if I'm rushing, I don't get mistakes done quite as often. Do we have enough scrap to continue? We have 14, I believe, in the end. 15, in fact. Yeah, let's get going. Collect more stuff and hopefully find some more islands. I do need some more seeds as well before we get all the painting stuff done, because there are so many colour palettes and different matches you can do. Weird way of saying that, but basically I want more colours. And also need some more of the seeds. Actually, do we have... Oh, good, we do have the black seeds. That's the one I was really, really low on. Plant a black seed and plant a red. Then let's water the crops. I think you can grow these in the small planters. I'll have to find out. Are we off? Yes, we are. Excellent. Here's a question. Can you knock the seagulls out of the sky? Wow, this thing has loads of drop on its shots. Okay, good to know. I mean, I shouldn't be too surprised. It's made of wood and plastic. Which most bows are, but made of wood and plastic scraps we found and not smelted or refined in any way. Oh, you can actually hurt them! That's amazing! But that didn't actually kill it. I can't believe one shot didn't kill, which means it's not as strong as the spear. I am wasting so much resource right now. Oh, here it comes! Don't try and eat things from the guy who's shooting you! That's like survival instinct 101. Ah, which I saw that. Well, it's sort of like that last seagull just felt bad for me and my terrible aim and was just like, oh, come on, I'll make it easy for you. Just hit me, lad. Just hit me. Oh, how nice of him, I suppose. Okay, back to this. Now we've got enough timber to do so. So, regular wooden wall. Check. Same on the other side. Check, and then both of the back ones. You see, at this point, I don't know... Okay, so we want the middle section outwards, right? Yeah, good. So you can figure it out, it just takes a second of thought, which, let's face it, is not my strong point. Then the top is just the ceilings. So, the floors. 3 of those, and then that will hold the second antennae. The last one then will go behind it, and then I'll build this out a little bit, because this will be our control section. Although, I'm going to be kind of sad when I finish this build, because I like it being so open. So sadly, it turns out with our lovely paint, it's going to be a bit more difficult than I thought to get all of the colours together, because sadly, you don't always get the seeds. I thought it might be a bit more guaranteed, but no, just like a lot of the other stuff, you don't always get the seeds, so I'm already out of the black pigment. That's close enough to being the other way around, so let's get over to this tower. Hopefully this didn't twist with me, I don't actually know how that works. There we go, that was odd. And this goes on this one. There we are, 2 of 3 are now attached. The third will go behind us, most likely. Now, let's see. If I put it up here like this, would this work? Ah, I was hoping I'd put it down here just to check. If I place this here, this won't work because it's too close. And of course, I do need a new battery anyway, so I need some copper from the next island. We're getting there. I think I may have just missed an island. I can just about see it, but it's really difficult. So with this... Wrong altitude? This was actually working before. Is it that this needs to be on the same altitude as these? Well, there's one really easy way to find out. Will this one work, yes or no? Click, click. Yes, it will. Okay, so I need to actually put this a little bit higher. That's fine. No major issue there. It just changes slightly how I wanted this place to look. Okay, that's confusing. Antennae 1, correct altitude. Number 2, incorrect. They're at the same altitude. I am so confused by this. Now it's the correct altitude. Sure it is. Because that makes complete sense. I actually quite like this though, this little thing we've made. It's almost like a bridge if we actually build it up a bit. Eventually I do want to remove these 2 ramps, because honestly they're there purely to get on islands. Maybe they will stay there. When did I add an extra one of the... Well, that's just annoying. There we go, everything is better in the universe. Okay, now, I might just do this backwards and put that there. That might not be a terrible idea, honestly. Then I'll turn this into a different type of tower later. Sharky boy, I can hear you, but I can't see it. How? How are you there? I'm getting that arrow back later, friend. Now, will this work, since it is in a different altitude as the others? Ooh! So it's that way. Which is kind of the way we're going, actually. Just make it a bit more towards that. I'm hoping that the battery doesn't lose charge when this is off, because in some games, that is a very common glitch. Well, it's not always a glitch, just if it's all done inefficiently, it could bleed power. Which would make sense, since I've just made that out of a blueprint I found in a barrel. Out of scrap. Lathrix, did you just go AFK for like 5 minutes to get yourself a drink, and then completely miss the giant tower thing, which you are fairly certain is what the receiver was pointing towards? The answer, by the way, is yes, but thankfully I have the arm strength of a god, because I can apparently paddle this entire huge raft all the way over. As long as we're close enough that we can anchor and I can jump and make a bit of a swim for it, I think we'll be okay. Though I would actually like to be past it, because then we can definitely jump on. Dropping anchor now. Come on, stop. It'd be perfect if you just stop now. Okay, so, am I going to be able to jump from the water into there, is the question. There's stuff underwater. Okay, well, I'm glad I just saw that. Oh, come on, before the shark bites me in the butt, I'm gonna be bit in the butt, aren't I? Well, that's annoying. Now, there is an island next to it, so I guess I could position myself like that. Or I could use this handy-dandy thing I built earlier. Here's one I built earlier. There we go, happy days. So, Is there a way to get up? Yes. Oh, it looks like someone else has been here then before me, if this is all constructed like that. Okay, I might wait until daytime so I can actually see what's going on. So yeah, I'm gonna go back, go to bed, then I'll come back when it's day, and have a proper look-see. I'm fairly certain this is salt water. Yep, no thank you. And it's daytime, so let's go exploring. First of all, the bottom level. Okay, so 2 plastic, not exactly fantastic. That rhymed far better than expected. Nothing to use here, nothing here. It's cool, but nothing too interesting in the first room. Wish I could open those lockers somehow. Oop, did not mean to do that. Next room. Okay, we have some scrap. In fact, we have quite a lot of scrap. Yeah, 3 scrap. That's pretty good. Nice and safe way to get it, even if I did just fall into the water. Losing frames really badly today. Don't quite understand what's going on there. And by the sound of it, we're being attacked by a shark when I'm not even there. Seriously, though? Of course. Ooh, now going down here is going to be dangerous, but while he's distracted with eating some wooden, raft, as my audio glitches out. Now, a shark really shouldn't be able to get in here, should he? Why is the audio glitchy, though? At least it's a nice air pocket, so I can keep on getting back. Okay, so it seems like there's a few very buggy hitboxes in there. So what's happening is it's forcing me out of the water, then back into the water very quickly, making a hissing noise. Anything of value here? Nope. Oh. Pick up what now? Crate. Oh, okay. Not the best crate in the world, but it was a crate, so I assume it was a bit random. Lots of scrap. Okay, that is much better. So this is the first underwater room I've properly checked. Should be okay for oxygen. Yeah, we're fine. Nothing lower. Ooh, except for it's still a normal island. Okay, that's interesting as well. So we can actually stick around and harvest that a little bit afterwards. Sadly now I've got to get back to my island so I can jump back to the first level. And no shark bites on the butt. Now, what did the shark eat while I was gone? Ah, there's a corner missing. Little rest area. Another storage area, sadly with... Aha! With a crate! Okay, no longer sadly. And that gave us a hinge, which is pretty nice. First of all, let's finish off exploring this level before we go up any stairs. Oh, some plastic. Is this anything, or is it just a support? Just a support, okay. So, is there anything else down here at all, or am I just going to the next level? Ooh! Need to remember to jump down there once we've gone up then. Taking the longest way every single time. Wish I could open the lockers. Nothing, no. How do I get up there then? Oh, need to do a bit of parkour here, so probably going to fail a few times. Yep, as I was saying. There we are. Oh, come on. Oh, great. So if we fall here, there's a chance I end up in the water. Ta-da! Oh, there's even more to do afterwards. Aha! Nope. Seriously, there's nothing in this building? There's one scrap and a bit of plastic, at least. So I guess I need to jump on the boxes to get up here. Okay, there we are. Same again, and then one more running jump. Finally making it to the very top. Oh, hello. So I was right! It is just the Earth, but yeah, all ice will melt. Scientists estimate 2 years. Water levels expected to rise several hundred meters. So that's exactly what it is then. It's like, yeah, so the whole world is flooded. It is meant to be Earth. Hey, my theory was correct at the start of the game. Fantastic. Go me. Well done, Lathrix. Can't do anything with these. Lovely. Utopia? Oh, okay. So by the looks of things... Where? H. Yes! H, arrow! So it's just a bunch of high-rises. Well, skyscrapers, which have then... Well, I guess they will be safe as long as the foundation is heavy enough and secure enough to sustain the water. And the water pressure, of course, because that's probably very, very deep. Oh well, hundreds of meters. 2028. 2002. Wow, they really like 20s. Okay, so... That's it, I think, except for that one place I wanted to fall. Okay. I don't think there's full damage in the game, but just to be safe, we're going to go down the slower route. Anything in this little one? Aha! One more crate. Okay, so we did actually get quite a lot of stuff. It's just, I don't know, maybe I expected a bit more of a unique item or something. So, it's not that I'm disappointed, it is still early access, but I think they need more, because, saying that, I don't even know if this is the end game, so... I guess it's time to leave. I'll have one last check, just to make sure I didn't miss anything obvious, and then I'll be right back. So, I had missed one side room, but that was it. That was cool, actually. Going to get moving though, because the thing which I really need is just more timber and such, not so much scrap, so there's nothing I really want from the bottom of this island. Maybe some copper for some more batteries, but that's about it. Now I do wonder if there are going to be multiple of these in the game. I'm hoping so. Well, there's still a lot more work to do on our little old raft. Well, with that now going off into the distance, I think it's a good time to call the episode here. Next episode, I probably will be focused on painting, so actually doing the painting I promised, and sorting out how this looks. I don't think I want these around anymore, even though they really help on the islands. I just can't stand them. I'd rather build them while we're there, because right now it just makes the whole thing look a bit less uniform. We do need to make this into a tower or something, and the bridge needs to be a bit more bridge-like. But overall, I'm happy with today. We found the radio tower, and we got a lot of stuff done. So with that, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Raft is a series you wish to see continued in the future. I've really enjoyed this game so far, and I hope there's more endgame content to come, either already in the game, or which will be added soon. They are quite active developers, so I can only see more and more stuff being added. Thank you, and goodbye.